Welcome back to Gabbing with Jessa. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, but also kind of similar to a video that I have done in the past, which is where I divided everyone or explained the different Hogwarts houses from Harry Potter, just gave descriptions, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to divide characters from different fandoms into those Hogwarts houses. Well, this video is similar to that one because I wanted to not just stop at Hogwarts houses, I wanted to expand and see where else I could go and what else I could divide characters into. And my first thought was Avatar nations. So Avatar the Last Airbender has 4 different nations, and I was a huge fan of the show when I was a kid, and I'm like, this is perfect. I think it would be a lot of fun to divide characters not from Avatar into Avatar nations. Now, are the nations of Avatar divided by personalities? Not necessarily, not in the same way that Harry Potter is with the Hogwarts houses. But can you see similar personality types with all of the different nations? I think you can. So that's why I'm going to be dividing all of different characters into Avatar nations, and this is the description video for all the 4 nations. For those unfamiliar, Avatar the Last Airbender was a Nickelodeon cartoon that ran from 2005 to 2008 that was very popular, that even inspired a spin-off called The Legend of Korra that ran from 2012 to 2014. It was created in a very similar style to anime from Japan, but it is not considered an anime because it was created here in the United States. But it does take its main inspiration and ideas from East Asian culture, along with South Asian, Inuit, New World, and Serenukee influences sprinkled throughout. It was a very popular show back then, and it still continues to be a popular show now that both Avatar and Korra have been released on Netflix. And so it's fun to bring this back and to see it gain in popularity. I remember when I was like 10 years old, my siblings and I, we were watching the live premiere of Avatar, and it's just stuck with me about how fun the show is. It's funny, it's cute, and it also was very popular because it was able to explain in a kid-friendly way that both kids and adults were able to understand real-world issues and how to be a good person through those real-world issues. It wasn't just things that were popular in the early aughts or anything like that. Like, these are issues that could still be considered very important to learn from today because of their significance. It also had a very terrible live-action remake called The Last Airbender from M. Night Shyamalan. I love a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's movies. This was not one of them. Do not watch that one. So the world of Avatar is divided into 4 different nations based on 4 different elements. There's the Water Tribe, the Earth Kingdom, the Fire Nation, and the Air Nomads. This division is mostly based on location. For example, the Water Tribe, you can mostly find them in the North and the South poles of the world. So, like I was saying before, unlike Harry Potter, there's not really like specific personality traits that determine what tribe you end up in, but you can definitely see similar personalities and qualities and values from those of the different nations within their same nation from the different characters that we've seen in the show. So let's dive on in and learn more about each of those different nations. So first we have the Water Tribe. The main characters that we focus on here from this tribe are Sokka and Katara, a brother-sister duo that help find Aang, the Avatar, and are the main people that help him on his journey to find peace and balance in the world. From what we've seen from the show, people of the Water Nation are a very peaceful and harmonious group of people. Known for their healing abilities, they are sensitive, reliable, and genuine people. They are also idealists, visionaries, and perfectionists. As we've seen from Sokka and Katara, they are also very self-critical, as both of them strive to be the best warrior and bender, respectively. Water Tribe is just empathetic and benevolent and have an intuitive nature. It's all of these qualities that I always loved being a waterbender or considered being part of the Water Tribe. I feel like that's where I would belong the best, and also like every summer in the pool, I would just splash around and pretend like I was a waterbender. I feel like everyone did at some point. So that is the personal nation that I would find myself in. Next, we have the Earth Kingdom, where our main character, Toph, is from. This is the largest nation in the land, and those in the Earth Kingdom are seen as dependable, helpful, and a hard-working group of people. Their main priority is a good work ethic. Responsible and trustworthy in nature, they strive to seek balance and mediate peace and life with balance. They want to gain that balance in any way that they can, so they can also be seen as the mediators. Because they are the biggest nation in the world, protecting land is very important to them. We also see members of the Earth Kingdom being diplomatic, easygoing, tolerant, and patient, being constantly stuck between conforming to one thing and being ambivalent to another. Next, the Fire Nation, who are the big bads of the series. They are the ones that have started the war that is going on, and they are the ones that are destroying the balance between the life and the peace that has been in the world before. Here we focus on Zuko, Prince of the Fire Nation and son of the current Fire Lord. Those of the Fire Nation are ingenious, independent, and strong-willed. They have the capabilities, the skills, and the creativity to be able to adjust and adapt to any situation that is thrown at them, which is really incredible just seeing how they're able to react very well. They prioritize being in control, so they like to take matters into their own hands a lot of the time. We see people of the Fire Nation having very bold and assertive personalities, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes can be seen as tyrannical or domineering. Constantly wanting to improve upon themselves and seek knowledge, members of the Fire Nation are pragmatic, analytical, and have very good logical skills. Finally, we have the Air Nomads, where our protagonist, Aang, the Avatar, is from. This is also the nation that we know the least about, for reasons that I'm not going to spoil for you, but it's in episode 3 of the first season of Avatar, so if you're curious, go ahead and watch that. They're the most free-spirited of all of the nations, because their utmost goal in life is just to be free, and to just not be tied down to anything in life. They're the ones who are most likely to go outside their comfort zones. They're cheery, spontaneous, and live life to the fullest attitudes. While a good thing, can sometimes be seen as very impulsive and not the best of qualities. The Air Nomads seek to experience new things and new challenges in life, but because of their excitement for this, they can sometimes look over important details, so they can sometimes be seen as a little flighty or reckless, careless, something like that, if they're not focused on all of these details because they're just so excited to just try something new. They are a very no-violence nation. They like to just win over hearts instead of winning with, like, fists. And this is because of their animated and jovial personalities, and they win over the hearts. This is the reason why. Their motivational and optimistic outlook on life just lets everyone know that they are there to help seek balance in life and look for peace, and that everyone is important and is important to that balance and is just there for a reason. So those are all my descriptions of the 4 nations of the Avatar nations. Those are the best ways that I feel like describes each of the characters that we've seen from each of those nations, and then along with not just the main characters, but the side characters as well. This was doing a lot of research. I'm super excited to just get started on this. I've been doing a lot of character research from many different fandoms recently, and it's just made me so happy and so excited, and I can't wait to keep going with it. But based on these descriptions, what nation do you guys think that you're a part of, or what's your favorite one? Did you watch Avatar Legends of Korra when you were a kid, or are you watching it now and are a new fan? Let me know all that down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep on gabbing.